As Ali always says, and she is the boss, anything you cook in your indoor kitchen, you can cook in your outdoor kitchen. So today, we're making Nashville Hot Chicken.
No, we're making biscuits.
Okay, we're making Nashville Hot Chicken and biscuits.
Welcome to our outdoor kitchen. Everybody loves a fried chicken sandwich, but these days it's all about the Nashville Hot Chicken.
Ali, did you know it actually dates back to the 1930s?
Really?
When a scorned woman was trying to get back at her lover by putting extra spicy spices in his chicken to get back at him. But unfortunately, it was super delicious and it became a thing. So we're gonna show you our version. It's basically a beautifully fried piece of chicken and then dipped back into a really delicious oil that has all these sweet and hot spices. Today, I'll be making the chicken and my scorned lover, Ali, is gonna be putting it on her famous biscuits. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna start by brining our chicken because it's easy to season the outside of the bird, but this is gonna get seasoning in the bird. Always start with buttermilk for Nashville Hot Chicken. And I'm actually going with pickle juice. Yes, I said it. Why is a brine delicious? Because you have acid and salt. And what better acid than pickle juice? Now, kosher salt, a really good amount of kosher salt. Hot sauce.
Yes.
I'm really particular.
What do you like?
Pick the hot sauce that matches the region, right? Now, a little sweet is gonna come from honey. Honey, thank you, honey. All right, and then I'm gonna back that up with a little brown sugar because I really think that brown sugar with the molasses flavor adds a lot. And this is gonna blow your mind. Maybe just a little bit. But instead of doing that triple fried chicken station with like egg flour, I'm actually gonna put the egg in here. So hello, Brian. Ali only eats white meat and I only eat dark meat.
Don't judge me.
So we're doing both. By submerging the chicken into the brine, you're creating something called equilibrium. Science! What happens is the flavored brine goes into the bird and then all the liquid from the bird goes out. All right, so while this chicken is brining, my jilted lover, Ali, is going to start on her biscuits. I'm gonna go into the fridge, you take over.
Yes. Biscuits. I got some AP flour, and to that I'm gonna add some cake flour because it's a sandwich. I want it to be layered but a little bit soft. A little bit of sugar, some salt, baking powder for the lift, and then I'm also gonna add some baking soda because I really want these to pop. I'm gonna give these a quick whisk, and then to that, I'm gonna add my grated butter. In order to get the nice flaky layers, we froze our butter, grated it, and now that automatically gives us those nice flaky layers that we want in our biscuit. I'm gonna make a well right in the center, and I'm gonna pour in my buttermilk. Nice cold buttermilk, that'll also keep our butter nice and chilly. And I'm gonna mix it just until it comes together. And if it's a little shaggy, that's okay. I want it to look kind of crumbly and not totally come together. So we're looking pretty good. I think we can turn it out. All right. And I just wanna push it together so that it comes into like, I don't know, like a 8x8 square. It'll come together more and more as we roll and fold it. So your letter turn is like you would fold a letter and put it into an envelope, right?
Ali, don't you remember those letters where I used to write you where I professed my love?
Baby Reindeer much? You want to do 4 letter turns so that you create those layers that are going to create steam from the butter and give your biscuits that nice lift. Beautiful. I love it. So we're gonna roll it out one more time and then we're gonna cut it into 6 large squares. All right, I'm gonna use a bicycle cutter to trim our biscuits. So I'm gonna measure and just score it. And then I'm gonna wheel it this way and score it. Now, if you're a jilted lover, you need the biggest knife possible. We're gonna cut our biscuits. So we're gonna throw these in the freezer and we're gonna chill them for about 10 minutes. And when our butter's nice and cold, it's gonna puff up. If it's not cold, it's just gonna melt right out of the biscuits. And we don't want melty butter biscuits. We want melted butter on our biscuits. All right, I'm gonna put these in the freezer for 10 minutes, and babe, you wanna start on that spice oil?
All right, thanks, Allie. So a spice oil is really, really easy to make. Now, how hot is gonna be totally up to you, but I'm using actually 2 peppers. Paprika is a pepper, but it's not really spicy because it's gonna give you really great color. I'm just using straight up cayenne because I think cayenne has a really decent amount of burn. But dude, if you're a chili head, go to town or find the oil and bulk it up. After that, we're doing garlic powder. Yes, controversial. MSG. So in the comments, do you like MSG? Yes or no? Finally, salt. So here's my mix. Let's turn it into oil. So the same oil I'm frying with is going to be the oil I'm going to make my spice mix with. So this is hot. Let's keep that in mind. You see it sizzling? This is at about 350 to 360. The same temperature you're going to need to fry this chicken up. It actually is blooming those spices and turning this oil bright red. Wow. But the chicken's gonna be fried right into this oil and right onto those biscuits. All right, it's time to grab that chicken out of the fridge. This should be brining for at least 24 hours. Let me show you how to make a really delicious batter. I'm actually gonna take some of my buttermilk and I'm just enough so when I roll this around in some of the flour, it's creating like crunchies or curds. I'm also, to get some extra crispiness, I'm putting in a little bit of rice flour. All right, how do I know my oil's ready? I use a thermometer. 350, yes, thank you. All right, let's get into it. So traditionally, you would do a triple station with egg, flour, and either panko or breadcrumbs. Because I have egg in here, I'm gonna use this buttermilk to help me create this crust. So very wet chicken right into the rice flour. So you see there's already one layer crust. I'm gonna do a very quick dip, double crust, and look at that. I'm just building layers and layers of crispiness. Let's top off those extra pieces. That's gonna go right in. And then down and away. Look at that, that looks awesome. So that's the breast. Let me do one thigh really quick. Let's really get a nice thick layer of buttermilk. Get into that flour and then smash. You really want to smash, pick up some of those curds that we made. And then I'm going to go for a double dipper. Quick one. This one's a very quick one. Back into the flour. And that's going to go right in. Oh, come on. All right, so while I'm cooking this chicken, Allie, it's time for you to cook those biscuits. Jilted lovers. Allie, get over there.
My biscuits, they're nice and chill. All right, I'm gonna butter this sheet pan. It's gonna give it a nice, crispy, flavorful bottom. So I'm gonna transfer my biscuits. These look beautiful. I'm super excited about how these are gonna come out. I'm only gonna cook 4 of these. All right, more butter brushed onto the top of the biscuits. Just a little coating. And then I'm gonna pop these right into our pizza oven. Look at that.
All right, so what I'm looking for is that chicken to come out super hot and super crispy. And it's gonna go right into that spicy hot oil. You're not gonna lose any crispiness because you're going from oil to oil. You lose crispiness when you're going to oil to water. It's time to start building these hot chicken sandwiches. Oh yeah, looks great. Allie, how are the biscuits?
Great.
Oh man, those look tremendous.
Amazing, smell that.
Just look at the lift you got on that.
You know what these need? A little more butter. And then they're ready to build.
All right.
All right, babe, how do you want to build these?
Very simply, I'm gonna find that center point. Yeah, the ratio of chicken to biscuit is pretty epic in my opinion.
That chicken looks insane.
Yeah, it's smothered with that hot chili, a good amount of pickles for me, please. And then here's what they serve in Nashville. It's called comeback sauce. It's basically mayonnaise, ketchup, a little bit of Worcestershire. You know that filet of chicken restaurant? I bet their secret sauce is really based on this. And there you have it.
Oh.
That is the perfect Nashville hot chicken with Allie's biscuit sandwich.
You've got, that is ridiculous.
So here's yours, breast piece that just, you know, eats a little drier because it's breast, but whatever, man. I'm not mad at you.
Oh, wow.
You're
It's
the best.
delicious.
That's yours.
Oh.
That's mine.
Do we get to eat it now?
Yeah, I think part of the comedy will be us trying to unhinge our mouths and get around it. But you know what? I'm gonna take one for the team. I think we can do it.
Yeah.
Hey,
so
beautiful biscuits, babe.
Cheers. Thank you.
Let's go.
I couldn't do it.
That's so good. Well, there you have it. The Tila version of Nashville hot chicken sandwiches, but with Allie's amazing biscuits. You guys know the deal. Comment down below, ask any questions you may have. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.
Cheers.
While we're eating.
Yeah.
If you want more information about all the appliances we use today, go to Coyote Outdoor Living. And we want to thank our great sponsor, 𝘠𝘱𝘱𝘍𝘢𝘱. If you want to learn about all of their humanely raised products, please check out the link below.